But no, you guys are gonna laugh hysterically at this. All right. So 24. I got Jordan Love at 24.
I knew he was going to do that.
Why?
I knew he was going to do
Jordan Love in the games that he played, specifically last year, it was last year in Aaron Rodgers' absence, genuinely played well.
Did Aaron Rodgers miss a game last year?
Well, it was a year or two ago.
It was 2 years. It was a COVID year.
No,
Right?
it wasn't.
I'm
I'm pretty sure it was
Jordan
last.
Love.
I'm pretty sure it was last year.
Oh, we looked at the stats earlier. You're going to be amazed by this.
Okay, we don't need to talk about the stats. It's not all about stats. Just show me how many games he played last year.
Like 3. He's played.
So he played 6 games in 2021 and 4 games in 2022.
Yeah, so the
He
games
played
that
4 games last year.
yeah, so and
I can't even remember.
and the games and I remember watching him play in some of these games, and he genuinely is not bad. Like I honestly think that the Packers with Jordan Love at helm are in a good position. They have they have draft picks, so they can build around Jordan Love, and I genuinely think Jordan Love is not bad. Like I think Jordan Love can win them games. I think he has I think he is a very good athlete, and I think that just watching him play a little bit last season, I don't want to say I was impressed, but like I was like, okay, this guy's not bad. He's not terrible. I think the Packers can do something with him. So and like I told you when we were discussing this in California, if I was well, I'm not gonna say that because never mind. But no, I think
I'm gonna regret saying that.
no. I thought before I spoke, and that's just not true. But yeah, I think Jordan Love right now, 24. I think Jordan Love is not bad at all. I just don't think he's had enough time to prove that he's better than 24. I think if Jordan Love would have had played a whole season by now, I think we would have him at least in the C tier.
Mm-hmm.
I genuinely think Jordan Love is not bad. So that's my take on Jordan Love.
Before I say my 23, I'm gonna give my 2 cents on this because I've
Wasn't that 24?
So it will be 24.
24.
He's my 24.
Before I get my 24 on that, so I agree with some of the things you said about Jordan Love. I think Jordan Love could be a good quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't shown that yet.
He hasn't got the chance to.
Yes.
But my thought is the chances that he's had, he's used them fairly well.
For the most part. Last season he was better.
Specifically last year.
Than he was the year before.
Yes.
But I still, I just cannot put a guy who has played a maximum of 10 games and probably hasn't played full 4 quarters of all 10 of those games over a quarterback who has started for 2 seasons for one of the winningest teams in the Patriots.
Have they been one of the winningest teams in the past 2 years?
In history.
No.
But you have a guy who has been a starter for the Patriots, the heir to Tom Brady, that is not going to live up to that, obviously, but under a player who has played, probably 5 whole games and has shown flashes.
Yeah.
Nick, does that make any sense?
I genuinely think Jordan Love is a better talent, and I think he's a better quarterback than Mac Jones. And I think when he's
Based on what?
Okay, I think like I told you this.
I think once he gets a chance,
Yes.
you will see it.
I know. I agree with that. I think after this year he will be higher. But as we stand right now, I cannot in good conscience put a player who I have barely seen play over a starting quarterback in the NFL.
All right. Well, I've seen him play. I think he's not bad.
Well, you also think Mac Jones is freaking.
I don't know where you.
And he is. He is terrible. Mac Jones is awful.
But I think he's still right now. I think he's better than Jordan Love. But I think Jordan Love. We'll see how he does with a full year under his belt. We'll see how he does. I think Jordan Love has more potential, obviously,
by far.
But I think that Jordan Love very easily could be Jordan Love could be either like a solid quarterback or he could be just why the heck did you guys draft him? You know.
We will see after
So,
this
that's
season when
why-
he's given a full year.
Yeah. So that's
But
why
I'm still putting him at 24.
That's why I cannot put him over a guy who was the best quarterback in his rookie class his first year.
That's saying nothing at all.
Okay. Jordan Love's class? I guess his class.
I don't even know. Dude.
Yeah. Jordan Love was drafted like 3 years ago. But yes, he was behind Aaron Rodgers. But I just think you pick a guy at that high and he's just now playing, which is fine. But I just
They
can't.
had Rodgers. That was the whole plan.
I just said that. But I can't put him over a guy who has started 2 years and has been not great, but not just terrible.
Last year he was terrible.
The Patriots last year were not very good.
You
Have you seen his receiving core?
You even admitted to that last year that he was
I
terrible.
think I know his receiving core was freak. His best receiver was like Kendrick Bourne or something.
We
like that.
we will get to Mac Jones. I will talk more about him later.
it just blows my mind that you can have a player who's barely played in the
Weaver,
NFL.
Jordan
with a
Love is
two-time
24.
star. That's all
Weaver,
can
I
say.
have a question for you. You are basing your ranking of Jordan Love off of last season. There's opportunities he's had last season.
Just
Okay. He has thrown 21 passes over 4 games last season.
I'm saying
That's what most players do in a
in
game.
all.
He hit like 4-5 in a 23-7 loss versus Minnesota. 2 of 4 in a 27-10 loss for 8 yards against the Jets. I mean, against Philadelphia, I think that was a Sunday night game. He went 6 of 9, 113 yards and a touchdown. That was all right. And then against Minnesota, he went 2 of 3 for 9 yards. What are you talking
I do
about?
not know how you can say that player is
He
better.
has his first career. He went 14 of 21 for 195 yards and 1 touchdown over 4 games last season. How are you putting him above that? He hasn't played.
He hasn't had a chance.
I know.
And let me go back to the year before.
Wait,
Okay?
watch this season.
Let me go back to the year before. Oh wait.
Can we get on now? I'm not changing my mind. Mac
21.
Jordan Love is 24 for me.
In 2021, he went 36 for 62, 58.1 completion percentage with 2 touchdowns and 3 picks.
He
I
hasn't
don't
had a
understand.
chance yet.
I
He
don't-
hasn't had a fair shot.
I will say that I think Jordan Love, he could be really good. We don't know yet, but
Big question.
yeah, big question mark.
I think Mac Jones is complete dog crap. I think he's horrible. He had an absolutely abysmal season last year. I think that he has nothing to write home about. He's just not good. The Patriots are not in a good position. They have a great defense. They don't really have much on offense. I realize he didn't really have a lot of great receivers. He's still bad. He sucks. He's terrible. That's Mac Jones for you.
That's just the wrong take.
All
but
right.
I've
It's
already
just not
said
the
it.
right. I do have one just question for you here.
Yeah.
You are ranking Bryce Young, who has not played one down
Mhm.
of NFL football,
Mhm.
above Ryan Tannehill,
Mhm.
who has started multiple seasons in the NFL.
Mhm.
And you are bashing me for putting Jordan Love, who has played 10 games in the NFL,
He hasn't
above
done anything.
Above- he's done more than Bryce Young has.
Yeah, but
And you are bashing me for putting a man who has played 10 games in the NFL
Mhm.
over a man who's only played 2 seasons in the NFL.
Yeah.
Like, just what is that? Like, explain
Okay,
that. Like,
so Ryan Tannehill right now is washed. He's terrible. He hasn't been good since they got to the playoffs. He's been awful. Mac Jones hasn't even hit his prime yet.
Mac Jones was unreal abysmal last year.
he had 14 touchdowns and 11 interceptions.
That's
that
not,
is-
that's not
that-
abysmal.
That's bad, but it's
That's
not.
really bad.
Let me see what Ryan Tannehill did last year. He probably did right around that.
And Kenny Pickett had 7 touchdowns and 9 interceptions.
13 touchdowns, 6 picks on 65% completion and 2,000 yards. That's not anything to write home
He
about.
only played.
I'm just like, you're, I don't know. Like, we all have our own opinions, but I'm just saying that, like You're saying that like your whole entire reasoning
That
for
was-
saying Mac Jones is better than Jordan Love is the fact that Mac Jones has played
I
more
also
games.
haven't seen anything out of Jordan Love when he plays. And Mac Jones has been solid when he's playing. Ryan Tannehill last year was terrible. He was terrible in the year that the Bengals went to the playoffs the first time. And Bryce Young was the number 1 overall pick for a reason. He just won the Heisman Trophy 2 years ago. He was the consensus number 1 overall pick. The Panthers had to trade up for him. Was a top recruit in high school, if that even matters. He has so much more accolades already than than Jordan Love and probably Ryan Tannehill.
I don't know. I'm just saying that it seems like most of your argument is based on the fact that Jordan Love hasn't proved it yet. Because you also did say that after this season you believe Jordan Love will be better than Mac Jones.
But you have Ryan Tannehill probably at the same spot I do, right? You have him at the F tier probably.
Yeah.
So why is this a debate right now? We both think he's horrible.
He is horrible, but I'm just wondering why you're like kicking me for putting Jordan Love
Just because Jordan Love
and Bryce
has
Young.
played-
It's like
he's
at least
played-
Jordan Love's played more than Bryce Young has in the NFL.
But yeah, he played like 3 quarters.
Jordan Love has played 10 games.
Not full games.
Done. He's played like 2 full games
But
in
like
the NFL. He has not.
He started multiple games last year.
I think going into the season, Bryce Young is a better quarterback.
Okay.
That's what I said. He has a higher floor, but Jordan Love has a higher ceiling. Jordan Love could be better, but Bryce Young, as we stand today, is already a better quarterback than Jordan Love is.
Okay.